Two Parma Police pursuits ended up in the city of Cleveland in just a matter of days. 3 people died in the process. Tonight, Cleveland City Council members are calling for a sit-down with Parma Police to go over its chase policy. News 5 investigator Tara Morgan's been digging into both cases here. She's back from Parma just now, where the officers' actions are under review. Tara.
Yes, that review is to see whether the officers followed protocol for the pursuits. Parma Police tell me the 3 men who died did not stop for the officers behind them who had lights and sirens on. Police say both drivers had hit other cars before the chases. New video from Parma Police last Thursday shows an officer spotting, then chasing this black Ford Fusion. The officer can't keep up and then seems to lose the car before it crashes head-on into a Chevy Traverse. Kenneth Lemons died in this fiery crash at Pearl and Woburn in Cleveland's Old Brooklyn neighborhood.
His reckless actions were occurring prior to the officers pursuing him.
Police didn't know about the Ford Fusion hitting another car on Brook Park before they spotted it going near 100 miles per hour and gave chase.
That individual was already driving basically like a madman. So he gained the officer's attention by his driving. And then, it's not something that the officers can just turn a blind eye to.
2 days later, this is how it ended for 2 men in a Honda Accord driving the wrong way on 176. We pause before the impact. Jabril Allen and Darnell Prince from Chardon died.
That was after a hit skip. So the officer witnessed a hit skip at the intersection of State and Brook Park roads, and then attempted to stop him, and then he fled from the officer.
Parma Police Lieutenant Dan Stierak says the officer believed the Honda got off at Spring Road from 176 North. On the ODOT video, you see the Honda speeding through an intersection, gets right back on 176 North, cuts across the grass, and goes the wrong way, catching fire in a head-on crash.
The officer lost sight of the suspect vehicle, so at that point he just self-terminated the pursuit.
But Lieutenant Stierak says the officer came back around, saw the crash, and tried to put the fire out and help.
I'm not concerned yet that the Parma Police did anything wrong. It does, however, have this compounding effect when you have a couple of incidents so close to each other.
Council members Chris Harsh and Rebecca Moore now want a sit-down with Parma Police about their pursuit policy.
We do want to talk about it, though. This is a subject that's been brought up to me a lot by residents in Old Brooklyn who often see Parma Police pursuing into the city.
Per Parma policy, officers must consider the seriousness of the offense, recklessness of the driver, likelihood of an arrest, traffic conditions, and neighborhood.
At least, by running with your lights and sirens, you are warning other people. It's either up to the officer or the supervisor to allow that pursuit to continue or to terminate the pursuit.
Now, in the case on 176, police confirm a driver in the same car was stopped in an unrelated speeding case about an hour and a half earlier. A gun was found in the car, but it was legal, and the driver was let go with a ticket. I'm News 5 investigator Tara Morgan.
Tara, that video is jarring. Thank you very much.